Welcome back. A sixth student from Ontario is being celebrated for sparking change when 13-year-old Karanveer Singh Anand was tasked with creating an avatar for his virtual class photo. He noticed that he didn't have a graphic choice that really looked like him. And that's when he and his teacher contacted the company behind the avatars, Pixton, to find a solution. Well, Karanveer Singh Anand joins me from Newmarket, Ontario. I'm also joined by Jared Shaw, a product manager with Pixton in Coquitlam Beach, British Columbia. Great to see both of you.
Thank you for having me.
Karanveer, I want to start with you first. So for parents who might be using the virtual class, Google Classroom or whatnot, a lot of teachers have been putting up sort of those class photos, the virtual class photo, of course, because you can't necessarily take a real class photo. Talk to me about that whole process of you putting this together and then, of course, realizing, well, there really wasn't one that represented what you look like.
So it started when my class and I wanted to make a class photo so everyone knows what each other looks like and we feel more unified. And since, we can't have a photographer come in and take our picture together, we decided to use Pixton to create our own personal avatars and use their class photo feature to put everyone together in a beautiful class photo.
But we're showing some of the pictures right now, so go on.
But when I tried to create my avatar, I saw that the parts that represented my culture, which is Sikh culture, wasn't actually there, which is this patka, and you tie it around, it's a piece of cloth that you tie around your head, and it represents your devotion to Sikhism, and that you are Sikh. But it didn't have that. And then I looked a little deeper into their avatar editor, and I saw that they didn't actually have anything that represented my Sikh culture. But at the time, I didn't really, think that I could change anything. So I just put short black hair myself instead of my actual culture and what I actually look like.
But then you and your teacher contacted Pixton. Jared, that's where you come in. So talk to us about, I guess, that conversation, Jared, and how things unfolded from there.
Yeah, I think it was simply, we wanted to make it right. Nobody wants to be left out, especially, not a kid. It's not a good feeling. So I asked his teacher if Karanveer could send us some reference photos so that we could absolutely nail this and get this right. We really wanted to understand what we were supposed to make. So he did that. And in really short order, I got this to our artists. They drew all the assets, got it to our programmers, and they put it into the system. And it wasn't very long till Karanveer was able to actually make an avatar that represented his culture. And I'm just happy we could make him feel like $1 million.
Jared, how significant is this? I mean, and we know that our youth are way more technologically savvy than I guess perhaps, I would say I am. And I'm not going to say you because that's what you do. But how significant is this, as you're looking at sort of to broaden the representation there of, I guess of the consumer?
I think it's really important. Like your digital self and your real self are one and the same. And it would be akin to asking somebody to take a picture of themselves and erase part of themselves, right? It just wouldn't make any sense. And so I think it's super important. So we've actually taken this as an opportunity to go back and look at what we've got there in terms of assets and go ahead and add some more things. So we've added wheelchairs and hearing aids, things like that. So I think it was really great.
Karanveer, how does it make you feel? You're breaking the mold here. You're helping others and think outside the box, offering more representation.
Yeah, it makes me feel so happy and so incredibly joyful that I could just with one single email and a little bit of help from my teacher, I could make a big change in like a company. It doesn't seem that big, but it really is big to me because I can be seen, I can represent who I am, and I can help everyone else who's like me, who wants to be represented. So I'm just really, really, really happy that I was able to do that, and Pixton allowed me to do that, and Miss Angel, my teacher, allowed me to do that.
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty amazing, and as you say, it's incredible representation for you to be able to see yourself represented, but so many other kids, younger as